Straight out of Compton, original streets. Grew up with the lion, see what the criminals see. Now he a giant and a pivotal key. Got it down to a science, this the visual streets. He came up with bullet, he came up with turtle. Live life to the fullest, he put it all in the journal. We dodging them bullets, we jumping them hurdles. It's the hood postman, we in the streets universal.
Hood Postman, Professor Melly Mel. This is not a glorification or a glamorization. This is an education. You can go anywhere in the world and get a couple of lives, but you come right here to get the truth. Be sure to click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when the dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and 15th. Lock the door. Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman, who I'm here with today.
Oh man, you got me for another round, Melly Mel. I'm back with you, man.
Man, good to have you, man. I think that what you did last time was inspirational, impactful, and necessary.
Appreciate it.
I want to ask you, go into a little bit about healing too, you know.
Healing?
Yeah. To begin healing in the community, it is important to create safe spaces and dialogue and engagement and cooperation amongst the different sections and tribes. Do you think we could ever find a common space or place to do this? Or even if it's even necessary at this point?
Yes, it's necessary at this point, and I believe that we can find a place, you know, to where we can sit down collectively and have dialogue regarding, you know, things that are affecting us, you know what I'm saying, in our environment, you know what I'm saying. Definitely that. I don't never want to, you know what I'm saying, lose sight of that myself personally. And if I may, I have to do this, brother. I have to do this, you know what I'm saying. I want to give a shout out to our brother. I mean, you know him, LB, Lorenzo Bennett. You know,
shout out to LB.
Yeah, I definitely want to make sure
one of the main staples in the foundation.
Exactly.
Of Piru.
Exactly. And he's home, you know what I'm saying? He's free, you know, after, you know, all those years in prison, you know what I'm saying? Most of it spent in solitary confinement. And for me not to know him personally before he went into prison in the late 70s, when he came home from YA and did what he needed to do, what he felt he needed to do, and in, you know, standing up for the P and representing the P, you know what I'm saying, and then that was his thing. And he was sincere, you know what I'm saying, in that push, and he didn't play with it. I'm fortunate to have had the opportunity to meet him at Stanley Pitt's funeral, and I had some brief words with him, and I congratulated him on his release, and he had told me he had been home a while already, you know what I'm saying, but it was still my first time seeing him, and never got to see him in person, you know what I'm saying. I just knew of him, you know what I'm saying, and knew of his breed, you know what I'm saying, and what it is that he brought, you know what I'm saying, to Piruism, you know what I'm saying, in the early stages of the development of Piruism in the city of Compton. And I just want to, you know, give him his flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? That's due to him. You know what I'm saying? I salute you, brother. To go through that, I know that you have a strong will. You have a strong will. I see that. I've spoken with you. I'm honored to be able to speak with you. And I want to congratulate you on your wedding. You were just married recently. I want to congratulate you on that. And just to show my appreciation for you, I just want to extend that to you, brother. One love, LB.
Man, that was good opening. I had the opportunity also to meet him at Stanley Pitt's homegoing, and along with Red Eye Rick, China Dog.
Right, also Red Eye Rick. I want to also give that, you know, extend that to Red Eye Rick too. I appreciate you too, brother. Being able to sit down and converse with you, you know what I'm saying, behind the walls of San Quentin State Prison when I came there and was able to meet you, you know what I'm saying. Salute to you too, brother.
Yeah, that's my partner. That's my homeboy right there. You know, I spent a good part of my younger years in Fruitown. I grew up in Fruitown, and I went to Rosecrans Elementary. So
Right, I think you were sharing that.
yeah, a lot of those
Right.
guys. As a matter of fact, that's where I know JP from, Jesse Palmer and Aaron Palmer and their sister. I think she passed away.
Pam.
Yeah, Pam.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
Pam,
yeah. So a lot of guys, Lee Ford told, he spent a lot of time over there. That's another good friend of mine. So I have many good friends that came out of the Fruit Town, and even because I went to school with both. Well, I went to school with the Pirus. Now, what they call it, this and that, I let them decide all that.
Right.
But I went to school with the Pirus. Right. Whether they was on this street, that side of that, I don't care about. They were, at that time, we were friends. So,
good stuff.
So yeah. So as what impact meeting LB? How did that make you? I mean, when you met him, and then he was able to, you met the man, and then he was able to put things in verbalize a conversation that was, I'm sure
it's been profound. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's like in the city of Compton, Bompton, however we may say it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it respectfully. There's nothing bigger than LB. There's nothing, and everybody will attest to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no one is going to say that that's not correct. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is the correct lineage.
Right. So yeah, man, and no matter who else may have came along, later or during that time, you know what I'm saying, and individuals may not have no, particular knowledge of these certain individuals, you know what I'm saying, because we don't know who all was saying they was a power, you know what I'm saying, and how long they've been saying that.
I'm willing to take it a step further, because LB being that staple, being that figure, being that figurehead, being that knowledgeable individual. Right. I don't care if you in Texas, you in New York, you in LA. Right. Everything that guy is the seed that was planted. And everything else was the trees, the apples, and the fruits, and everything that sprung from that guy.
From that. Sprung from that.
Yeah. So he's the Johnny Appleseed of Piru.
We could guess. Yes, sir.
So with that being said, so when you met him, right? And if you can, what did he give you that you can hold on to, and you know what I mean, that you felt like resonated with you?
Well, when I first met him was at Stan's homecoming, like we said, and I just had brief conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Because there were a lot of other conversations that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. That's why I saw you there. That was my first time seeing you in person. There, I think you was with one of your family members or something.
Yeah.
Right.
My little brother, Gertrude Montana.
Right. So yeah, and so I embraced what I got from him. You know what I'm saying? Just the energy. You know what I'm saying? I took that, man, and I moved with that. And his brother had passed away not long ago, and I attended his brother's funeral service because I was aware of his brother as well. Well, I was aware of his brother, a little more than him, you know what I'm saying, because Chip was on the streets. You know what I'm saying? If I'm moving around, on the west side, you know about Chip and the music, and Chip and Broad, Chip with and Terry, and all this, right? The history of
Terry Carter.
Yeah, Terry Carter. The history of all that on the west side.
Rest in peace, TC. Rest in peace to his LB's brother as well, Chip.
Chip as well, right? And so we had conversation there, and after that, I went to the repast, and we had further conversation. And he blessed me. He blessed me with it, being able to talk with him and communicate with him anytime I needed to. You know what I'm saying? So without that, with that being said, that I have a direct line to where I can speak with him now.
Good stuff. Good.
And I can get some wisdom from him.
Even my homie, the Bam from Front Hood, he says that LB is his big homie, and he's broke it down and explained it on numerous of videos, and I must say that their encounters behind that wall were a blessing because LB had knowledge to give, and he not only gave it to the Piru, he gave it to somebody he knew, he felt comfortable, that he felt may have needed his guidance or his instructions on how to walk, because on them 4 yards,
you got to know how to walk, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be raggedy in your walk, no shape, form, or fashion. You know, and if you fall into that way, you know what I'm saying? There's there could be severe consequences.
got it. CJ, how can we build trust and create opportunities for dialogue between sections and and gang members and cliques? And I mean, because there's basically a lot of cliques now. It used to be where we could say the Pyrus and the Crips.
Right.
We can't just say that now because there's many multitudes of cliques and sections and how they've broken it up and all the way down. I don't know if they down to the newborns and the youngs and the C's. I don't know. I lose track of all that. Yeah. No disrespect to none of them, but
well, I think what's necessary for that is that we open up an avenue of communication. You know what I'm saying? To whereas we get to communicate with each other more. You know what I'm saying? We get to knowing each other more. We get to coming out of our shells. Some people have a tendency to not want to to stick with what's conventional. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to break through and try to look for new ideas or new avenues, you know what I'm saying, or have different perceptions, you know what I'm saying, into how we're out here living our lives now out here as gang members, ex-gang members, ex-cons, ex-drug addicts, ex-alcoholics. It's a lot of brothers that experienced that, you know what I'm saying, those social ills, you know what I'm saying, and we get caught up in the web of destruction to where it's just, all anger and hate and hostility and bitterness, you know what I'm saying, and violence. And we gotta address that, you know what I'm saying? And the only way to address that is to create a forum. We have to create a forum. Just have a conversation and dialogue with each other.
Does that include addressing the root cause of this? The root cause? Yes.
Yeah, we definitely have to address the root cause. We don't want to get to a position to where we just band-aiding something. You know what I'm saying? We're not actually curing the disease. We just putting the band-aid on it. No, we don't want to do that.
Hindsight 22. How do you see the impact of the violence on individuals, families, and the community at large?
It's a profound effect. At large, it's a profound effect. I mean, we look back in history, we look at what's going on now. I mean, it's not, I don't see so much personally myself of like gang violence to the extent where, if we're speaking in regards to gang culture, are we speaking in regards to gang culture, or are we just speaking in general on what you just asked me?
It's generalization. I speak in terms of generalization, because nothing is 100%.
Right. So society at large. I mean, in regards to the impact
on families,
on violence, as far as violence and what it does and how it destroys more than just this one particular person. You know what I'm saying? It destroys the whole fabric of if it's against a family member, and a family member, like people have family members that have died through violence by the hands of another person. You know what I'm saying? That's a profound impact on that family. You know
because regardless, CK was colored man killer and BK was black man killer. Right. So how do we escape that? But I want to look at the
but then we also got to remember and understand that, you know what I'm saying, this is my belief, you know what I'm saying, that everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying, in our environment, in our world, systematically designed for us, especially for black people. You know what I'm saying? Like we spoke before when they took away all those
Little leagues, team posts, and
team posts, and
YMCA's and Boy Scouts.
Right, it was grants, it was funding.
Right, Cedar program.
Right, we had all that. Now, where did that go?
It evaporated. Right. But yet they find billions of dollars to send to other countries.
To other countries, to aid other countries. You know what I'm saying? Send them everything they need. You know what I'm saying? Even to rebuild a country. But not here. Not here. Not for us.
Black people, right? We have a GDP, gross domestic product. We have a buying power of $2.2 trillion. If we were a country, we'd be 6th or 7th richest country in the world, right? Mm-hmm. And we had 28,600 black people, 28,600 black people, right? Contributed $600 each, right? We would have 17,190,000. We don't need all of them. And if we did that for 3 years, we have 51,570,000, right? Mm-hmm. If there's only 30 to 40 to, well, I'm gonna give it to this. I'm gonna say 50 million foundational black people, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody that's black would have $1 million. But the only problem with that is that we wouldn't take it and reinvest it because most of them are run
consumers.
They're run by a Cadillac, Mercedes, or Rolex.
Exactly. We consume more than we do anything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And to consume can have the term of burn up. You know what I'm saying? Consumed in a fire. You're over with. It's gone. All this stuff is materialistic. It's materialistic. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna fade away. You're gonna evaporate too.
Everything is temporal.
Everything. Yeah. You ain't nobody staying up in this place where we live in that calling earth and all this and staying here forever. Ain't nobody staying here forever, man. Do what you're supposed to be doing right now and get responsible for what you're supposed to be responsible for.
Right.
Cut the bullshit for real. Right. Yeah. Get this a real living. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Drink some Evian water, man.
Drink some water. It ain't got long as some spring water. Drink some water. Stay away from that purified water. Drink spring water.
Yeah, there you go. With that being said, man, lock the door.
Lock the door.
Cali finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted